One of these days, I'm just going to have a 3-hour stream where I'm just digging a tunnel for train tracks. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Although, when I build a subway, it's never just train tracks. I always got to overdo it. I don't know if I have a world with where I've created a railroad track on my PS4, but I've definitely done it in the past, and it does get a little out of hand. So I'm probably going to have a goblin invasion soon. Nice clay deposit. Okay, I totally thought I'd be able to just dig through to the ocean, but apparently the ground just stays up there for a while. So maybe this is a completely terrible idea. But what else is new? Besides, I've got a few hours before it's night again. I really like some of the late game gear. I want to say Hamdrax or whatever's the top tier drill. Man, you just spend no time dealing with any of this. It just tears apart the terrain so quickly. Oh, hey, a cave. Well, this is fun. Oh, that treasure chest just became incredibly useful, potentially. Let's see. Let's throw out the dirt and the copper. Oh, I need to throw out one other item. Worms it is. Seriously. Okay, so I'm going to take this chest and deposit most of my junk in it. Because at the very least, that will make it so I don't have so much stuff on me when I kill Skeletron, and can take a moment to gather up the loot. So that doesn't need to be there. Oh, you know what? I can also do this. Okay, so we've got just a few hours. And of course, minutes may seem like hours. I don't know how much the good old Molotovs will do for me, but at the very least, I'd like the option. And I don't even know if you can catch Skeletron on fire, but that's not going to stop me from trying. I mean, it's great on the lower tier bosses, but I don't know how it's going to fare. Oh, is that another strange plant? It is. So now I have 3 of those things to turn in. Jeez. So, you know, I could keep my bank empty and just use the money trough as extra storage while I'm out and about. Maybe keep some various nice bits of equipment in there, too. Oh, man, another tree? Well, you know what? I mean, I shouldn't take the time to investigate it, but I can't help it. And pretty much the usual. Okay. Let's go back and fight Skeletron. Oh! That's not how you do that. There we go. Yeah, it's nearly time. See, I want to say sunsets at 7:30, but I think that might be wrong. Okay, there's as far as my digging got. So what time is it? Okay, I've been at this for just short of 2 hours. Well, sun's down if the zombies are out. Let's pick a fight. Oh, he's only got 4,000 hit points? Somehow I thought he was considerably worse than that. No! Oh, jeez. That was... wow. Well, if nothing else, I think I have a grip on fighting him. I just need to not activate my damn... my, magic mirror while I'm actually in the fight. Because that kind of ends it. Man. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn in my strange plants. Because I know I have a few. Yeah. Well, actually, there might be enough time. You know what? Let's deposit some junk. Alright. Let's see if I can talk to the old man again. That might not be an option, though. So, man, I feel so stupid. At the very least, you know what I can do? I'll go pick on the Eye of Cthulhu. Because he's no trouble. Hey, I caught a blue jay. Sweet. I should make a little cage and keep him in it. Just as a warning. Okay, apparently I'm having some dyslexia about which of my hotkeys are which. So that's awesome. Yeah, I still haven't brought a Star Fury into the Eye of Cthulhu fight. I should do that sometime. Oh, we've got some slime attacks. Great. This is fine. Maybe this time I won't fuck up killing King Slime. It's weird how little blobs of slime kind of became a thing in fantasy role-playing games, and more than just role-playing games. Because I remember in D&D, slime was very different. Like, green slime would just kill you if you touched it. And the various other ones did, you know, assorted horrible things. But it wasn't just like a simple monster like oozes kind of were. But like the earliest I remember that being the 101 type monster was Dragon Quest. So I played the first one, and that's pretty much what you grind for the first hour of the game: is you kill little slimes and hope for the best. But with so many things taking from D&D, it's interesting how far that one thing has deviated. So, I just had kind of a stupid, crazy-ass train of thought here. So, once upon a time, there's a guy who decided to rate games by how long it was before you saw a crate. Because it's such a generic thing to have in your first-person shooter. It's like, I mean, I think Quake 2 is one of the worst offenders. The game essentially takes place in a planet-sized warehouse. You know, it just based on what you see. There's just giant crates all over the place. And this guy rated, and he basically just said, you know, there's no objective way to rate games other than this. And so, yeah, produced a bunch of games and rated them by how long it took before you saw crates. And one game actually received a negative rating because the entire gameplay was just moving crates around. And I want to say it was called Voxel, but it was a Sokoban port for Game Boy. They just gave it cute graphics with a guy pushing crates instead of the more abstract look that the original had. So one of the games that actually did fairly well wasn't very well known at the time, and that was Serious Sam, which is a perfectly good game. I happen to like it as far as shooters go, because when everyone was trying to make realistic shooters. I mean, this is basically the end of the 90s, and everyone's like, hey, we should have realistic body damage and weapons we recognize from real life and all this other stuff. And Serious Sam went the complete opposite direction and made it more like classics like Doom. It's like, yep, here's some absurd weapons and ridiculous enemies, and you're just going to shoot a lot of things. And you know, at the time, some of that was harder to do because there was that move from 2D to 3D graphics. And, you know, you can only do... and when I say 2D, I mean 2D in the Doom style, where, you know, stuff was sprites that was scaled as they got farther from you. But, anyway... The gameplay changed a lot because you could only have so many models on screen for, you know, because processors were pretty limited at the time. And if you had too many models or a too complicated level, things would bog down very quickly. So, Serious Sam managed to do it in a way that they had, you know, pretty frenzied fights for a full 3D system. And I remember running the original on a Pentium 3450, which, by all rights, is probably not well equipped for that sort of thing. But, I mean, it handled it pretty well. I want to say it had a NVIDIA card in it at the time. Oh. So maybe this is going to turn into a boss arena where I kill Mr. Slime Man. God, this is bizarre. So we've got the party thing going with balloons flying into the air. And you've got slimes raining from the sky. I kind of love it. There's just something aesthetically pleasing about it. Alright. Once again, too much crap in my inventory. Let's take a moment. You know what? I'm going to hang these slime banners. As long as I'm here. Oh, I guess they got to be on a... There we go. Yeah, now I get a small bonus against slimes. Ooh, yeah. Practically unstoppable, I tell you. Nope. There we go. So that's as far as the slime buff extends. Good to know. Oh, and that's probably only for the blue one, and the green one stops a little earlier. That's fine. Nice that the slime lands on the top platform and doesn't seem to be able to descend. Is it just me, or does that green slime have something in it? I guess it picked up a torch somehow. Bizarre. Oh, I was going to put a bunch of junk in this, Oh, slime has stopped falling. Well. Platinum ore. I'm not sure where that came... Oh, wait. So quick stack some of the things. Yeah, I can make more stuff. I can make more summoning items. No very interesting ones, but I can make them. Alright, so it's 9:30 a.m. Boy, I don't know where to go from here. I guess I'm going to go explore that cave I found while I was digging that tunnel, because, man, I don't really see a lot else happening right now. Whoops. Oh, that's going to get me killed. Hang out in the dungeon a little early. Oh, I'm still kicking myself for that, though. Seriously. Teleporting away in the middle of a fight. What kind of fucking noob am I? Whoa. Hello, goblin. It's not that I'm horribly racist against goblins. But, actually, wait, I kinda am. So, is there actually more to this cave, or am I just digging? I think I'm just digging. You know what? Boo.